As we said in yesterday's video, XRP is worth $227, even though the US Securities and Exchange Commission filed to appeal the Ripple case, saying that XRP was a security. But today we told you something even crazier. $227 is the very least that XRP will be priced at, because the Federal Reserve is about to buy back a record amount of XRP, $30,000 per XRP. This was confirmed by Fox News. You heard that right. In today's video, we're confirming it because the US officially reviewed the XRP ETF that Bitwise filed, and both Ripple and the SEC confirmed that they have officially started settlement talks in an emergency meeting. All of this will be shown in today's epic film. First, we're going to have a huge XRP giveaway before we start today's movie. Guys, we're almost at 30,000 members, which means we're about to give away a huge amount of XRP tokens to all of you who already have them. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is click like, subscribe with your post alerts turned on, and share this video. Of course, now that that's out of the way, let's get to the topic. First things first, let's be clear. A settlement between Ripple and the SEC is almost certain to happen. This is because the US Securities and Exchange Commission called an emergency meeting to talk about the possible settlement shortly after Ripple and the SEC filed an appeal in the XRP lawsuit. This is where things take a huge turn, though, as we talk about buying back XRP. In a story that was backed up by Google, it was asked if the federal government would buy back all the XRP. In response, it says that the Federal Reserve does plan to buy Ripple XRP and use it as a way to make payments around the world. As part of their buyback scheme, does Ripple buy back experience? Yes, Ripple is buying back experience as part of their buyback scheme. This is done so that institutional users can get it instead of retail users. And this may be true if you look at what's been going on, like the fact that JP Morgan is going to accept XRP for mortgage and credit card payments, and Wells Fargo has also approved payments in XRP for loans and credit cards. When we look at the main picture again, we see that the price of XRP is $227. This is the price we expect to reach in the very near future. However, when we think about large-scale adoption, 30,000 makes more sense, especially when we think about the possibility that the Federal Reserve will buy back XRP along with Ripple. In fact, the hints in Fong's journal add to the study into the Federal Reserve buyback program that values XRP at $30,000. They also prove that it is possible for it to happen. Because something similar happened with gold in the past. When the federal government bought gold back, they did so at a set price. Definitely a lot higher than what was expected. The XRP ETF is another important sign. The XRP ETF has been accepted by a number of groups, including the US Securities and Exchange Commission, so I think it's pretty clear that it will happen. Once more, this proved a few things. First, the huge boom will show up in the price of XRP. The second thing is that XRP will soon be used by a lot of people, and not just in shopping. Institutions will also start using it. Big banks and stock trust funds can now buy XRP using an XRP ETF, which means that XRP has become publicly traded. We're also talking about an increase in the use of the scale. On top of everything else, the deal is going to happen anyway. The US Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) still thinks that XRP is a security, so why would they even think about allowing the XRP ETF? Anyway, the only way to explain it is if the SEC doesn't really think that XRP is a security and is only filing this appeal to put pressure on Ripple to reach a deal. We talked about this again in my last video. The SEC has been trying to get a $2 billion settlement, which would mean that Ripple would pay $2 billion in fines to end the lawsuit, but Ripple has been turning down all of their offers. This is why they are now filing an appeal, so that they could use that as a point of pressure to get Ripple to agree to pay the $2 billion in fines and end the lawsuit at that time. Of course, this is the best part of one part of the video. There are two parts to this movie. The first payment for XRP has been confirmed, and the second is the possible buyback of XRP for $30,000. If these two stories are true, then the SEC will end its lawsuit against the Ripple company and declare XRP not to be a security through a settlement. And a buyback is happening by the Federal Reserve, as reported by Fox News, as well as by many other groups, even the SEC, which is okay with XRP ETFs. There will not be enough XRP to go around for companies like Bitwise and the businesses that are going to buy into the XRP ETF. These corporations will need more XRP. Ripple will have to buy some if they don't already have some. I mean, the idea is that you'll get XRP back, so those two are certain. But another part of this video is what makes it stand out, and that is the CTF coin, which is another part of the XRP ledger. We're getting a lot of attention, so I'd like to talk about this for a bit. In fact, the CTF token is one of the biggest DeFi tokens on both the XRP ledger and the Polygon chain. It is built on top of both. But a lot of people are wondering if it's a scam. Isn't it a scam? I hope this helps everyone who is watching the film. First, this is what I've been doing with my research over the last 9 months since the start of the CTF token. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I always do my research. But in just 9 months, the CDN token has gone through a huge increase of over 33,000%. They were also able to list on MEX, a big centralized exchange that only sells crypto projects that people trust. That's why they were officially added to MEX. They've said they're going to list on Albank, which is crazy because it's real now and was announced just hours ago. There is official word that your CDN reward tokens will be listed on the Albank market. And once more, Albank confirmed it. You can see this if you click on Albank and read all the way down. When you pull this up, it says new listing, which means that the CTF token will be listed. Again, you were listed on MEX and Albank, which are two very important markets that do a very thorough audit to make sure that this is a real business. So obviously that's a good sign. On top of that, CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko trust it, which you can check for yourself. It's actually a project for public energy. As far as I know, this is the first crypto cashback and loyalty system program with a built-in blockchain that makes passive income benefits. Basically, this is a whole framework and method for awards that has been made. That project is run by the community, and your benefits will help you make money by buying things on the blockchain. In other words, it's a loyalty program that lets you earn more benefits by making purchases in crypto, which was the first to appear and is really made for banks, big businesses, and stores. In the big picture, this is available to all institutions, including financial institutions, normal institutions, and retailers. This is why it can enter $1 billion market, if not $1 trillion market, and this is why $50 to $30 trillion are about to go into the XRP ledger and should be settled by a DeFi token. The only DeFi token that can do this is the CTF token. This means that 30 to 50 trades will flow into the CTF token, and since it has a market cap of only $40 billion, it is a sure thing that it will rise over $1,400. At that point, we're only talking about the XGB ledger, so it would be easy for it to go through a huge $1,400 rise. Now, add to that Polygon chain the fact that the CTF token and the crypto trade fund will be used by institutions. That's proof that $1,400 is seriously dirt cheap right now. Yes, we are at about 76 cents right now, but it's all about the idea and how useful it is. Now, think about this. Only this centralized exchange has the CTF token mentioned so far. It's not even on a second one. It's not even Crypto.com or Binance. Guys, it's MEX, it's robots. Let's say it's added right away to Crypto.com the next day. I am not going to lie. I think each CTF coin will be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. You want to get listed on Crypto.com and Binance with this goal in mind, as a lot of money is going to come into them. The supply is very low with only 120 million tokens, so supply shock is likely to happen. But this is the idea. It meets all the requirements. I'm going to buy it whether you like it or not. And the idea here is that a scam token is something that gets pulled, isn't trusted, and isn't on the list. And there are a lot of them in the crypto space, along with a lot of joke coins and caribou coins, but trust tokens and utility tokens are different. It has been checked by Comark and CoinGecko, listed by Max and Albank, and there is a low quantity. On a large scale, it is becoming more useful, and the price has not gone down. The 33,000 is the price from the day it came out to now. It's not even close to its all-time high, which it reached in 9 months. So from where it started at 76 cents to the all-time high in May, just a few months after launch, it's up 33,000%. That's an increase of over 100,000% in just 9 months, which has never been seen before. And it's still very early in the game because there aren't many holders yet. There isn't a master marketing effort for the token, and not many people know about it. It's a utility token. This is